Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Alex Cobb. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
He's got it. One down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes, and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Tatis at first, one gone. And it's even up. Cobb checks the runner. Tatis back easily. Tatis runs down the right field line. That's a base hit. Throws to second, and he's in there. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. The count 2-1. There's the strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Comebacker to the mound. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swings through that.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Two and two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Chop to the right side. On to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. That one in for a strike. 2 and 2. And a pitch.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. A towering home run, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the right fielder, Jose Azocar. Kicks and deals. Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, has really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw safe.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
The 2-1. And a good eye there. Swing and a pop-up. Campusano settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Azokar under it. And that is that. So the Giants leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Second inning set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. There's a 1-1. There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Throw, save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 2-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Tatis, the runner at second with one away. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Good eye right there.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Bounced out to short. Luciano sends it across to first. Bogaerts retired. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Right side, hard hit. Kim with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6. No left field.
And here is Michael Conforto. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carpenter puts it away, and there's 2 down. Now it's J.D. Davis. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The catcher.
2 outs, runner at first. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. Out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. New inning getting started. And here is Jake Cronenworth. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 away. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Next to hit, Matt Carpenter. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now Marco Luciano. And a 2-1 on the way. And a foul ball. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7, 8 pitches that this guy had. And, wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
The wind of the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So here's Wade now. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. Next pitch is downstairs. And here it comes.
That's a ball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Digging in, Tyro Estrada. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Wade round second on his way to third, and that rolls into the corner. He's in there. It's 4-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Flied to right his first time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Popped up. Machado under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New arm for the Giants, Anthony DeSclafani.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Tapped softly on the ground. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So, man aboard, Eggy Rosario now at the plate, and he deals. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. Tatis waits. Next offering is outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 2-1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. One left for San Diego, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's in for a strike. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. Kim gathers and throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home field.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Davis started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 1. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Next pitch inside, 2-1.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Two outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Good eye right there. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Righty to the plate. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Nope.
And he walked him.
Up next is Padres.
So digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. And a 3-2. In the air, out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on it, and that ends the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Patrick Bailey. The 1-1. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. 3-2 now. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next is Giants. The shortstop.
So up next, Marco Luciano. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. The pitch. Here's a rocket out to left. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Jordan Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Luciano coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim makes the catch. 2 away.
Now that second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Top six. Now, Jose Azocar. Hard on the ground to first. On the run, sends it over to first. Out on a bang-bang play. So digging in now for San Diego, Eggy Rosario, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lee hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Got him looking. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 2. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. The pitch. Estrada tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that should be extra bases. The throw into second. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now it's going to be Wilmer Flores. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2-1 now. There's a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Estrada leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is down low.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Adrian Morejon taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 50, Adrian Morejon.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Morejon throws over, and he's back in safely. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that's not exactly what they're going for when they say one up, one down.
First and second, one out. Michael Conforto, the next to hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And up next for the Giants, J.D. Davis. A strikeout and a walk. In the air, right side of the infield. Kim makes a nice running catch. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 2. Back here at Oracle Park, here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Lee under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2. Designated.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 3. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. Bogaerts retired.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. Tap to first. Wade. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Righty reliever out of the pen, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Good contact guy, good defender.
Well, these Giants looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this.
Throw, and it gets away. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Jordan Lee, the next Giant to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the air out towards right center. Azokar flying after this one. That's down. One hops off the wall. Oh, the throw is over his head. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for three as soon as it touched down. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Tom Cosgrove.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
One down, runner at third. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. In the air to left center. Rosario makes the grab for the second out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Tyro Estrada, the next Giant to hit. The 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
The pitch. Close, but called a ball. And a count is 3-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Ray Kerr getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Wilson, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And the 3-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball two. And that one fouled off. Now all even up. And right back to the mound. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Carpenter.
So digging in, Matt Carpenter. The 3-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the right fielder, Jose Azokar. In the air, right side. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The tying run at the plate. That's off the mark. And now it's 3-2. Bullpen action for the Padres. Robert Suarez appears to be getting loose. The belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Steven Wilson.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Here's a 2-1. And he takes a strike. Flores leads off first with one away. Got him! 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just punches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And up next for San Francisco, J.D. Davis. 1-1 now. Just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Kicks and fires. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Now here is Eggy Rosario. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Back to the top of the lineup. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Out to short, Luciano. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Right-handed reliever. And the slider catches the zone. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's Manny Machado now. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Three-two. Out towards right center field. Lee makes the grab on the run. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Patrick Bailey digs in now. And a 1-1. And a curve finds the outside corner for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Stepping in, Marco Luciano. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. 1-2 now. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jordan Lee. Going to count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. And the Giants down to their final out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
So it's their last chance in this one. Lamont Wade Jr. will hit next. Left-hand batter waits. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada, trying to deliver as the hero. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The 2-1. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So the tying run at second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swung on, belted. Azokar on the move, heading back some more. And that one is off the top of the wall. Crosses the winning run, and the Giants walk it off 5-4.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.